Alright. Let's take a look at this. Theoretically should be live. Alright. Well, let's just make sure things are actually functioning before I start talking. Alright. Yeah, so this is a game that I ran across somebody taking a look at, and it looked interesting. I have a very sort of baseline appreciation of what exactly it's doing. I didn't watch very much, so I would avoid spoilers. So yeah, let's just jump into it. Headed fear, your indomitable majesty, royal guard, all slaughter. That creature, it's relentless. I will deal with it myself. Forgive us, O Empress everlasting. The reign of terror ends today. You don't belong in this world, monster. Yeah, very Castlevania Symphony of the Night-esque. My reign is eternal. Weakling like you cannot dream to overthrow me, and yet that's what I'm here to do. Ha! You are here to be crushed under my heel. Squish. Yeah, so basically I saw the first couple of fights, and that's it. Your reign of terror ends today. Another challenger in a single night. Flattering. It's just me. Did you think I wouldn't try again? Those burnt to ash usually do not. No. No matter. Your second chance will end the same. I'll see. Actually, I just want to double check that the mic is actually picking me up. Yes, it is. Great. Yes, we shall read the truth from your shattered bones. Your reign of terror ends today. What's that cowardly footwork? I saw what you were about to do. It was silly of me to stay still the first time. Pure chance. Try dodging one of these. Alright. We have more abilities, and this was about as far as I watched. Alright, not a pushover. Lost faith in your entrance line, did you? Might as well skip it. This could take a while after all. Oh, I can grind you to pace swiftly enough. One lucky sidestep does not change that. Not just one, no. Whole arsenal of moves. I'll have to figure them out one by one. Why bother? All you had is that little stick. It does nothing. Fair enough. I'll have to expand my repertoire. What are you rambling about? What you have. It was not enough. Mm-hmm. Do I need to walk back to the throne? I see. I can do this. Okay, come you kept going after my first strike? What can I say? You've taught me how to take a hit or two. You're this determined to stick around, I will gladly teach you how to stay down. That, I'm afraid, might be a skill beyond me. As you wish, your suffering shall be twofold. What do you think of the short bow? I picked it up from a chest in the gatehouse. You'd made a good point about my lack of firepower. Gatehouse? What are you talking about? The one in the southern keep. You don't know what's in your own castle? It is beneath my throne. It is beneath me, my underlings, to take care of trivialities. Never leave this tower? Why would I? You know, that's a bit of a sad question. No, it is you who is sad. You claim to be free to go anywhere in the world, yet this is where you return, to death and failure. Let's go, another round, another chance at new tactics. This is getting annoying. This persistent skittering of yours. Oh, is that a crack in your stoic front? Wishful thinking. Keep in mind it is you whose blood covers my floor. I won't judge you for your frustration, if you don't judge me for my excessive bleeding. I am not frustrated, merely bored of repeating the same fight over and over. I suppose you might find this dull. While I keep improving, you seem stuck doing mostly the same thing. What audacity to angle for my envy. I do not need to improve to squash a cockroach like you. You will be the first to tire out. It's far. I really need to memorize the timing of that spell circle. Dodge your attacks if you pose me any threat. With ease, sure, but what would be the point? I am the Dark Queen of Mortholme, the butcher of 1,000 usurpers, impervious and undefeated. For now. Mouth off all you like, I know the truth of you, a fool who died to my first strike. No matter how many times you return, you cannot threaten me. The truth of me is that I'll be better every time. Better than the most powerful being in this world. You have the wildest imagination. Helps me keep going. How quiet. Sorry about the wait. But you gave up. Never. Entire armies have done less to disturb the sounds of my domain. Didn't miss me then? Of course not. All I miss is my throne. Of course, you must get back to your busy life of solemn sitting. I shall try my best to finish aggravating you in a timely manner. Actually, there we go. This thing's pretty sweet, don't you think? A blessed sword, I take it. How did you get a hold of such a thing? It was hidden in a waterfall guarded by a Colossus remnant. A real hassle, that was. Of course you would find that irresistible. Honestly, it was thanks to the practice I've had with you that I managed to finally claim it. How very kind of you to credit me while off on your whimsical little adventure. Why don't you do the same? Go see what's out there, what you might gain. You ask a lot of questions, surely you're curious enough to do so. A ludicrous suggestion. How could I? What could I possibly gain? This is who I was made to be. These are the powers I was given. Huh. Stuck as you are forever. I rule forever as the deathless tyrant. As a thing that cannot change. If you were to fall, would that be the end of it? You couldn't return, not as an undying queen. I would refuse to fall. My might ensures my victory. It has since the very beginning. If might is all we're measuring, it is all that matters in this world. My world. That's what you must prove. Again. Why do you insist on destroying my legacy? You should have picked a better legacy than eternal reign. I'm sorry, what was that? That was a questionable hitbox. Still not quite there. Eternal things do exist. Do you plan to swing your soul like the laws of nature next? Swing your sword, Jesus. You're not a law of nature, you're a person. That's what you think. If you're wrong, you are trapping yourself to die at my hands forever. You're trying to talk me into quitting, aren't you? Perhaps it would be a mercy. To be relieved of the burden of trying. Thanks, but no. I'm curious where this is going. Just a moment. I need to catch my breath. The thought of quitting has occurred to me. I keep thinking I've got you figured out, and I would hope this new sword might do the trick. Yet you stand strong, loop after loop. It's an uphill battle the whole time. And why return? Why do you think? Because you like it here. Your soul is drawn to something only I can provide. True, it's been fun, this dance of ours. You truly are as unforgiving as they say. And you as relentless as was claimed. Quite the pair, the immovable object and the unstoppable force. At such a meeting, I fear the force is destined to tear itself apart. I figured the object would crack open. We shall put it to the test, you and I. There we go. Getting a little close for comfort here. Ah, this is rough. Why do you keep coming back for more? Good question. Maybe you've already given me brain damage. Again, that was a bit of a questionable hitbox. No, that's enough. Enough. I will not let you undo what I am. You wish to see my true face, immutable, untouchable? Die. Oh, that was brutal. It would have been better for you to stay away. Do not see any of this. Yours is a heart that believes in change. You think that if you try hard enough, you can challenge natural order itself. Wrong. The only reward for pushing your limits is further failure. What you saw when pushing mine was the cruel face of my truth, unchanging, unjust, unkillable. Your valiant fight brings you only meaningless suffering. Against the might of the status quo, your efforts do not matter. This is the full extent of my power. This is where your quest ends. Soon, I think. The end will come soon. You've shown me the true extent of your power. Thank you. I'm honored to be deemed a worthy opponent. You. Was that your goal all along? To see me at my worst, you unrelenting masochist? I think that too is a compliment. You already saw what happens when you push me too far. There is no hope for you. There's always hope, as long as I keep trying. That's what I've learned. Out there in the world and here with you, stop talking down to me. Die. You're the one with no hope. You think you don't need it? Think again. No, I am... I am undying. Yeah, so basically this is a Dark Souls boss fight from the other perspective. Which I appreciate, though it is getting a little bit samey. Oh, that's another group. What a fearful form you had up your sleeve. How come you kept it hidden until now? It is unsuitable for holding an audience. The clumsy thing you started as would never have stayed in such suffocating darkness. You wished for me to stay. You're a curious little creature, utterly unlike me. It has made me realize the mistake I made in letting you in. What good does it do me to watch you? My world will not change, and you are back where you started, an utter failure. You're right, all that effort, and I'm back at the beginning. But do you remember what happens next? Come, feed me with failure, show me your moves. One by one, I'll figure them out. I sense a budding romance. Right, 2 sets of spikes. Got the timing right. Doesn't even matter what I say. Every conversation leads us back to our duel. Your words have made it clear you mean to stand against me. Are you willing to step down and convince me of your change of heart? These words are all my heart has to offer. There is nothing else. You are the one here given the opportunity to change. Oops, that's my bad. What happened? You should know that part by now. I got distracted. It's fine. I'll focus harder this time. What's the point in climbing up when another mistake could bring you back down at any moment? I may not want to ever crawl at your feet, but I've no need to linger on your throne either. I haven't made it seem all that appealing. Curious if he'll say something. I can tell you're dawdling. It's okay. Please keep trying. Come at me with your full might. Let's give this all we've got while we still can. I've no need of your pity. I'm done. I'll be back. Eventually, I do need to defeat you as you need to defeat me. Interesting. Okay. Look, I want to see you try. I want to see you. Do not answer to your desires. I refuse to be a piece in your game. You're really that bored of me. I remain your opponent regardless. If you fail to fight for your rule, I'll end it for you. Are you sure this is the note you want to end on? I want to do this right. Think about it. Okay. I'll try fighting back for the next one. Just see what see what he says. Just hit me, it's alright. You used to be so alive, now it's as if you're broken. Okay, if this is how you want things to end, so be it. Oh, I can't move. Interesting. Okay. Huh. Am I gonna have to sit through the whole thing again? It would seem that I do. That's a little bit annoying, I will admit. Especially, okay, well, at least I can skip through the dialogue quickly enough. Yeah. I appreciate the concept, and it's interesting enough the first time through. It does kind of, get a bit samey, I will admit. Yeah, rate of error. Your boasting ceases. Might as well skip it. This could take a while after all. speed possible. Yes. Hmm. Hmm. This is where he gets the new sword. Okay, moving in the right direction. I do want to see if I can pursue the connection between them. Hmm. Yes, yes. I appreciate what this game is trying to do. Um, I do wish it was less of a pain in the ass to actually get to the point of seeing other content. Probably be reading this out, but eh. I literally just killed you. My brother in Christ, you're dead. Stop lecturing me. The annoying thing is that I'm worried that the dialogue choices I'm choosing are actually having an effect, which I would certainly hope so from a design perspective, but I also don't want to be going on to a different route yet. I'd say like I'm gonna try this again. I'm going to the end of this run, and then I know that I'm gonna come back to this. We all do sooner or later, no shame in that. You must be pleased. I'm curious. It's now you who stands in the face of the inevitable. What will you do? Give it my all. You shall not see me go down to the fight, but with my head held high. Only the strongest version of you shall have the privilege of defeating me. You truly never change. You show me how to do it, how to rise from the ashes. You've seen me. I don't know what else to tell you. Come at me then. Burn for me one more time. One more time. Am I even improving anymore? Never mattered. I am impossible for you to defeat. I don't believe that. Interesting. I feel like something's going wrong. Okay. This is very suddenly taken a turn. Uh-huh. Okay. I at least skip the credits. So I guess picking... Oh? Did I accidentally start again? I don't really want to do this again. Yeah, I think I'm just going to stop here. The gameplay here is not enthralling enough for me to really want to sit through this whole thing again. I don't know. I think this is good second screen material. It's not really doing that much, unfortunately. I think the problem that I have with it is I want to see like what other routes there might be, because I am kind of curious like where the first route I seem to be going on was going. And then I just kind of fucked up with the second time around. But the problem that I have with it is it's just such a pain in the ass to actually get to doing anything new. And it's just kind of, it's not interesting. It's just the gameplay, the moment-to-moment gameplay is extremely samey. And just not engaging, which is unfortunate because I do want to like this, and I'm curious. The concept itself is interesting, and I am genuinely curious about the different routes. But because the gameplay is what it is, I feel much more inclined to just watch a video, because then at least I can skip through the repetitive parts, because it's just not really doing anything new. The problem is that like there is a good 10 minutes of a run is like 15 minutes, and the first 10 minutes of that is pretty much identical, and it's slow and it's just not doing anything. Yeah, I think that is going to be it for this. Yeah, I am gonna try and get back to streaming, back with Sekiro at some point. Hopefully tomorrow. Actually, maybe not tomorrow. I'm gonna be busy tomorrow. But the day after probably. But, yeah, we'll see. Anyway, this has been the Dark Queen of Mortholme. Again, kind of not really that much going on here, but an interesting concept. I would have loved to see this with either a way to like skip through the early fights, or like after the first time you've seen a fight, you can just skip it, or as like a visual novel style thing rather than this sort of game, because it's just not really, there's just not enough content here. And I feel like the visual novel would probably not work just because there's just not enough going on story-wise. But anyway, that is going to be it for today. Thank you all very much for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one, whenever that may be. Peace.